Hi there, this is one chapter that is completely self-sufficient. This is about pivot points. They are so important. Um, they basically rule everything from modeling, but especially animation. Now, a pivot point is a null object. Null object means there's nothing in it except for a pivot point, which makes it a great thing because it's not in your way and you can nest them one inside of the other. I've done this tutorial before, but I'm just gonna start it up again, and I'm gonna show you how to basically what looks random is actually a very controlled animation. Right, I got a pivot point here and I got a sphere, and I'll just add a couple of other pivot points, and I'm just going to name them 1 and 2 and 3 just to make the distinctions. Now I'm going to pump this up to 300 frames. I'm still using 30 frames per second, but hey, who cares? Let's start off with nesting this first sphere into a pivot point. Now I'm just going to rotate it around. Let's see, and it's doing the heading, and I'm just starting off here, and it's doing a revolution in 2 seconds. So let's make this at 60. It's at 360 degrees, right? Now Shift F3 will give me the option of actually editing the animation curve. Go to the curve settings. Now both these keyframes are selected, they're orange, and I'm just going to make this into a linear animation curve. So there's no speeding up, slowing down, whatever. This is just what it is. It goes from 0 to 360 in 60 frames. Now, because I've selected the animation track, I can also edit the before and after. Now, the after, I'm just going to say it should repeat. How often? Well, it's 300 frames, so it should repeat for another 4 rounds, and what I've got is this. It's just rolling around, rolling around, rolling around. All right. Now, let's just say that this second pivot point is somewhere else in space. So let's move it down here. And we're just going to try a different track. And I'm going to oscillate it. So it goes up and down. Let's go to the first frame in my animation, and let's say it starts at 0. Nice one. And at around frame 150, it actually rotates. Let's see if this is, oh shoot, I haven't linked it yet. Hang on. I should pick up 1 and nest it in 2. And let's see, pick up 2, and it should go there. Oh, it's not the P, it's the B. It's the banking, it's not the pitch. What happens if I do this? Oh, that's nice. All right, so I'm just gonna revolve it to 180. 180. And do I have 2 keyframes now? Yes. And I'm doing exactly the same. So I'm going to number 2, pick up the rotation, go to the F curve, and make it linear. And this is just going to repeat once, because that makes it complete 300 frames. Right. All right, let's not make the same mistake twice, so I'm just going to drop 2 into 3. And hang on, before I do that, let's put 3 up here. All right, and I don't know, here. It doesn't matter. I'm not doing a controlled animation. So just plopping it in. And this one is going to, well, why not do the H and the B? Let's see. I have to put the repeat, by the way, to oscillate. Sorry, I made one mistake. Let's go back. Hang on. I'm just selecting this one. And this shouldn't be on repeat. It should oscillate. Sorry. Just remembered. All right, so this one, I'm just going to swivel it around. You already see what's happening. 360, and give it a keyframe here, and at 300, put it down to 0 and give a keyframe here, and then we are going to say the H, give it a keyframe here, I'll go to, what shall we do, 100. And it's revolving around 360, right? Okay. Now, do the same thing again. I'm going into the timeline menu, and here I'm just going to edit the 2 tracks that I have. I'm just going to make them, I can't see that right now, but I'm just making them linear, no speeding up, no slowing down. H is actually going to repeat, and it's going to repeat twice. And the B is not going to repeat at all. I don't have to do anything about it. All right, now what do we have? It looks completely random if I just deselect everything so that it doesn't show up in the animation as animated pivot points. I can show you what we've done. What the heck is this ball doing? It looks completely random, but it's just 3 different animations layered, nested into each other. Now, this is just to show you what the power is of a pivot point. First of all, where it is located, because it controls the object that is underneath it. So the sphere is controlled by the 1 is controlled by the 2, and the 3 is controlling every single one of them. Ooh, somebody liked my video.